Hello boys, welcome back to another UPSC NDA session. And this session is meant for both computer science as well as biology students of class 12th. And this is meant for 18th August 2020. In this session, like in our last session, we are going to discuss about some of the MCQs that repeatedly come in UPSC NDA exam. We start off like question 1. A person is unable to read a newspaper without his glasses. He is most probably suffering from myopia. Myopia, of course you know it, farsightedness. Things that are far away can't be seen clearly. Presbyopia, okay, we'll keep it. Astigmatism and hypermetropia. Myopia and hypermetropia are quite opposite. So answer is presbyopia. What is that presbyopia? Presbyopia is a condition associated with aging of the eye that results in progressively worsening ability to focus clearly on close objects. Symptoms include a hard time reading small print, having to hold reading material further away, headache, eye strain. Different people will have different degrees of problems. Other types of refractive errors may exist at the same time as presbyopia. Now question 2. The genetic material of bacteria is found in nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane and ribosome. So the genetic material of bacteria comes under the primitive type. It's not euchromatin, it's primitive type. So in primitive type, the nucleus is not very clear. Hence, the genetic material will be spread in the cytoplasm. So bacteria are prokaryotes. Pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus. They have primitive nucleus. In fact, we call it nucleoid. Hence, the nuclear material are always spread across the cytoplasm. Hence, the answer is B. Let's read on. Bacteria are prokaryotes, hence they do not have well-defined nucleus. Their genetic material, which consists of circular and double-stranded DNA, floats freely in the cytoplasm and is not membrane-bound. The region in the cytoplasm where the genetic material floats is known as nucleoid, as I said just now. Now, next question. A horse and a donkey can breed to produce mule, which is an infertile animal. The infertility is because horse and donkey belong to different class, order, species, genus. Of course, the answer is species. In biology, a species is the basic unit of biological classification and a taxonomic rank. You know that taxonomical hierarchy which you studied in class 11th and of course in class 9th also. A species is often defined as the largest group of organisms in which two individuals can produce a fertile offspring, typically by sexual reproduction. Since the donkey and horse, they don't belong to the same species, that's how the mule will be infertile. Which two individuals can produce fertile offspring, typically by sexual reproduction. Next, a plant having yellow leaves with dead spots has the deficiency of, this comes under mineral nutrition. Chapter Mineral Nutrition, class 11th. Potassium, magnesium, nitrate and phosphate. Of course, the answer is magnesium. Without sufficient amounts of magnesium, plants begin to degrade the chlorophyll A in old leaves. This causes the main symptom of magnesium deficiency, that is chlorosis or yellowing between leaf veins, which stay green, giving the leaves a marbled appearance. Older leaves turn yellow at edge, and intervenal chlorosis causes green arrowhead shapes or marbling in the center of the leaf. This is called speckling in cereals. Next, fluoride toothpaste is sometimes recommended because fluoride, what is the function of fluoride in a toothpaste? Prevents plaque formation, hardens the enamel of the tooth, kills pathogenic bacteria, prevents toothache. Of course, all of you know it's enamel, hardens the enamel of the tooth. The loss of enamel is balanced by remineralization. When fluoride is present during remineralization, the minerals deposited into the tooth enamel help strengthen our teeth and prevent dissolution during the next demineralization phase. Thus, fluoride helps stop decay process and prevent tooth decay. Now come to the next question. Which one among the following statements is correct? Prokaryotic cell possess nucleus. Of course, all of you know it is not. Just now we said nucleoid. Cell membrane is present both in plant cell and animal cell. That is the correct one. And all of you know cell membrane or plasma membrane is the outermost membrane in animal cell, and in plant cell it is the membrane that is present just below the cell wall. So in both plant cell and animal cell, cell membrane is there. Mitochondria and chloroplasts are not found in eukaryote. How can it be? And ribosomes are present in eukaryotic cells. So no. So answer is B. Cell membrane is present both in plant and animal cells, while eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus containing their DNA, whereas prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus. In eukaryotic cells, mitochondria and chloroplasts are found. Both eukaryotes and prokaryotes contain large RNA protein structure called ribosomes, which produce protein. Which one among the following statements is not true for mammals? They possess hair on the body. Not true. Remember, which one of the following statements is not true? Of course, all the mammals will possess hair. Some of them lay eggs. Yes, egg-laying mammals are there. Their heart is 3-chambered. No, all of us know it is 4-chambered. And some are aquatic. Of course, that's there. So the answer, it is 4-chambered, correct answer, but he wants not true. Not true is 3-chambered. So the heart is not 3-chambered. Mammalian and avian heart have 4 chambers, 2 auricles, atria, and 2 ventricles. This is the most efficient system, as deoxygenated and oxygenated bloods are not mixed. The right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from the body through both the inferior and superior vena cava. Of course, try to recollect the circulatory system. And next question, in human digestive system, the process of digestion starts in, where exactly it starts? Esophagus, buccal cavity, it's mouth cavity. Duodenum, stomach, it's the buccal cavity. The process of digestion begins in buccal cavity. It is also called as mouth or oral cavity. In human anatomy, the mouth is the first portion of the digestive system. Next, the following questions, you try to answer it and post your answers in our group, and let me put the correct key to you so that you can have self-check. The heart of human embryo starts beating in the first week of its development, third week of its development, fourth week of its development, sixth week of its development. So which week heart will be formed and hearts will start beating? Second question, if father has blood group A, okay, and that means if father has got blood group A, all biology boys know it, in genetics chapter, the genotype will be IA or IA-I0, and mother has blood group O, of course fixed, I0. Now you make a cross. Then which one of the following blood groups may be found in their son? So you can help computer boys how to arrive at the answer. Next, question 3. In case of a test tube baby, fertilization takes place inside the test tube. Development of the body takes place inside. Fertilization takes place outside the mother's body. Unfertilized egg develops inside the test tube. So what is the test tube baby? So it is all taking place outside. So which one outside? You decide. In the balanced dietaries for a day of an adult working man, weights of carbohydrate food and total protein food, both superior and inferior, should be in order of: hormones of pituitary glands control metabolic process. hormones of pancreas cause such a condition. Blood sugar is readily absorbed by liver and glucose undergoes autolysis. So when this happens, what are the changes that take place in physiology? Next, in the balanced diet race, again of course here we are giving in terms of quantity. For a day, for an adult working man, weights of carbohydrate food and total protein food, both superior and inferior, should be in order of 600 grams and 420 grams respectively. Now first one is carbohydrate, second one is protein. So is it 600 420 or 600 500 or 420 600 or 420 420 respectively? So just Google it and find out. Next, the offering substance in the liquor tragedies leading to blindness is, even why blindness, even death, ethyl alcohol, amyl alcohol, benzyl alcohol, methyl alcohol. Of course you call it, you must have read in newspapers, in Kannada papers, and seen in TV that the entire village gets wiped out by drinking that spurious liquor. What is that spurious liquor chemically? That is the question. According to the World Health Organization, the disease which causes the death of large number of people today is it because of AIDS? Is it because of TB, tuberculosis? Is it because of malaria? Is it because of Ebola? Now recently there was a data given in all the channels because of existing pandemic. People were thinking that it is COVID-19 that's killing maximum, but you will come to know when you search it that it is not COVID, but it is only the channels that media is creating a lot of hype and a lot of scare in the people. It's not the COVID-19 that is killing maximum people, it's the other thing. Just find out which one is that. Next, the water pollution in rivers is measured by the dissolved amount of, which one indicates maximum water pollution. Is it chlorine? Is it ozone? Is it nitrogen? Or is it oxygen? Of course, obviously, you can't put oxygen because oxygen will not create any water pollution. Next, consumption of fish is considered to be healthy, particularly coastal areas. People, they consume a lot of fish, and consumption of fish is considered to be healthy when compared to consuming other animals, because fish contains polyunsaturated fatty acids, essential vitamins, more carbohydrates and proteins, and saturated fatty acids. Just find out those who are health conscious. And now we come to the last question. Hemophilia is a genetic disorder. Again, this topic comes under genetics chapter, which leads to hemophilia. Of course, you know it is clotting of blood, is it? And is it autosomal or X chromosome inheritance? Biology boys, just think of it. So decrease in hemoglobin level, rheumatic heart disease, decrease in WBC and non